Are you serious?
That's what we call you.
Thank you, lifesaver.
Guys, that was my friend.
That was your friend?
Yeah, that was my friend.
Who, Sunby?
Yeah.
We call him Peter in the inner circle. In his inner circle, we call him Peter. Like Parker.
I think he started recording.
Oh.
Poopy, poopy, poopy. Oh, wait, I won't say that.
Hey, I'm JJ.
Boner fucking alert. Boner fucking.
Ooh,
alert.
that was a good one.
Welcome back to Gossip with Grace Unfiltered, the podcast. I'm your host, Grace, duh. And of course, I have my lovely producer, Caitlin Turner, with me. Kate, show your face to the people. Oh, porcelain skin. Beautiful princess. And speaking of princesses, I have Aaron Epstein here, my lovely executive producer, one of my best friends, Kate's boyfriend, because we can now say it whenever we want. And I have JJ, my husband, / best friend, / AP, / snuggle buddy. I love him. And today we're just going to watch Aaron be mad fucking weird.
It's gonna be a very, very weird double date.
Yes, we are on a double date, as you can see. So we're gonna, again, watch Aaron be weird. I'm gonna talk about my, intervention at the karaoke place last night. And our fucking 9:30 a.m. Tuesday 3-hour class that the three of us had this year. And it's a good one. So if you're interested, keep watching!
Yay!
Aaron, when you were, in... your little years of school, were you the kid that they would be like, Aaron, you need to calm down?
He's that now.
Yeah, no, up until last year, I was normal.
That's a lie.
No, it's true.
Really?
I was always the quiet kid, just tried to fit in. I wanted to be just cool and basic. And I would not do any of this weird shit.
What happened?
What happened?
Now you're a total fucking weirdo.
my calling. I had my calling.
Did you find God?
I was called to. Not necessarily that. I found you guys, which is kind of my religion is Quinnipiac tonight. But last year I just found you guys. And I kind of realized that this is what I'm meant to do. This is my calling.
He was being so weird 2 seconds ago. Now he's being like a philosopher over there.
So that's an interesting take.
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. It is too early for that.
Yeah, not even a morning person, but yeah.
JJ's so pretty.
Thanks.
Hi. Me and JJ are... Ow! Me and JJ...
You're welcome.
It wasn't even you.
It should have been.
Not this again.
Ah!
Oh my God.
I got this.
I felt that sounded good.
Oh, man.
I've never been able to crack my things.
Me neither. I don't like it though.
No, I don't like it.
Okay, cool.
You
You were like, oh, that's good. I'm like, ooh.
No, I mean, it sounded good.
it
I
so
can't do it
fucking
myself.
That's fair.
Yeah.
so fucking
My
much.
stomach
I love
just
it.
growled.
Diarrhea?
No hunger.
Mm.
Maybe a little bit of
What's
both.
your game that you play?
Diarrhea or period cramp? It's when your stomach hurts when you have your period and you're like, which one is it? Basically.
Is that like ass or tits?
Kind of.
No, because I don't have a fucking preference. Actually, no, I don't have a preference. I would prefer to not have either of those.
Not have pain? That's a pretty good answer.
Pain with poop coming out of me. That's a horrible time.
Anyways, JJ.
Hi.
Oh, I was gonna say, this is me and JJ's first podcast. My stomach keeps growling. It's
Okay.
really distracting me as a married couple.
Yeah.
Because we got married.
Yay.
We've been talking about this a lot in our recent episodes. But obviously, we have to talk about the two of us here.
I mean, it's a big milestone in your relationship.
I know.
In just life.
Yeah. That's true. That's very true.
We're married, and boner alert bracelets to commemorate.
JJ just
I
slapped
hit
the mic.
I hit the mic.
He has it though.
I do have it.
Everyone,
Mine's in-
Aaron, where's yours?
It's in my backpack
Where's your
fucking
backpack?
piece of
in this
shit.
room. So my bracelet is in this room, guys.
You're a real piece.
Woohoo!
Go get it.
No,
Go get it.
no,
Go get it.
maybe later.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it.
So we got married.
Yeah, and Kate was my maid of honor.
Yes.
And Aaron walked JJ down the aisle. And my dad walked me down the aisle. And me and JJ, like, said our vows. And it was, like, literally so magical / like, romantic.
Best day of my life.
Oh, right answer.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about that. I literally had him buy that watch, and he will not stop making those stupid watch puns.
I have 500 reasons, 520 steps. So I have 520 reasons to keep going in my life, to keep going day after day. And I'm trying to build that up.
Because you walked?
Yes. Well, because someone wearing this watch walked. It wasn't necessarily me. Now, in this case, it was. But sometimes I cheat the system.
Like, what?
Kate?
I don't know. I'm sorry. He wasn't like this when we were home.
I know he woke up and was like,
I woke up and I was like, go time.
No, you woke up and you said, "Did you shit the bed?"
Yeah.
Aaron,
It did not smell good. Okay.
Aaron? No, literally right before I got here, Aaron was like, hey, like, are you, like, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm on New Road. Is JJ there? And he was like, no. And I was like, all right, I'll see you in a minute. I walked in. Now you're acting this way.
Now, it was a constant build up. You have to admit that. I was being pretty normal for about 30 seconds.
Is this
and
a
then I got to hear-
sports like thing? We
What?
started off pretty slow and like what?
It's gotta get 100%. 100% weird.
No, Grace literally started off the podcast like when we were having some technical difficulties, waiting a little bit, and then Aaron just starts, or no, Grace just goes, "Aaron, you have to be weird because we're talking about it," and Aaron's like, "No, like it's fine." Oh my god!
I just started doing this.
Yeah, I know. I cut to you.
I do all of, just so you guys know, I do all of this weird stuff just to see a JJ smile and chuckle. Because like who doesn't want to hear that? So I'm willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to make either JJ or Grace laugh at what I do, even if it means making me look like the worst, weirdest person ever.
Well, that was like the other day when JJ had deja vu.
Okay, so a little backstory. Something that I've learned over this last month of living with JJ is that he gets deja vu like every other day.
It's been really bad lately.
So whatever, it just one day it just clicked, and he just said I have deja vu, and my mind just immediately said do the weirdest thing possible so that he can get out of this deja vu. So I did like that and like punched him, and he was like, okay, that worked, and I was like, word, so I'm gonna do this like every time. So but last time, a couple days ago, when he said he did it, I did like some weird ass shit. Like I raised my shirt, I did that. I don't even fucking know what I did. I blanked out for a second, and I just became a whole nother mode.
My mom's gonna listen to
Oh yeah.
Wait,
but no,
you flashed JJ.
No, not flash. I had like a sweatshirt. I was just like moving stuff around, like moving my hands.
Your boobs?
To get JJ like out of this, and he was like, "You're making it worse. You're making it worse." And then I just like stared him down. He's like, "No, you're making it worse." Eventually, like he got out of it on his own.
Because then Grace did something weird, and that got me out of it.
But I failed.
And then that guy came out, and I was like, "You ever see that fucking guy before?"
I apologize, JJ, because I failed you. I failed you deeply that day.
Yeah, I think you've been doing it so like commonly
Yeah.
now that now like it is so like the deja vu.
So I'll
like,
try to
it's
be
just-
normal, which is like
Yeah.
something that is not me. I'll go back to like my high school self. Just be like, "Yo," I'm like, "What are you doing?"
That's your high school self?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Kate, you would have loved me in high school.
Aaron,
Yo,
I don't know what's going on
I
with
was
you today.
so cool in high school.
This doesn't even feel weird for us because we were doing this every Tuesday at the same time.
That's true.
Minus Kate, because Kate was the lucky one of the four of us that didn't have
Yeah.
to fucking endure that fuck ass class. Me, JJ and Aaron took multi-camera.
Whoa, multi-camera. Multi-cam.
That's a way to say it. Oh, that was a fun way to say strap it.
Multi-camera production, which is supposed to be a fun elective where you make a sitcom with Professor Sambi, who we all know and love, and then who walks in? And so it's this new woman who works at ESPN, very not a sitcom. We do basically like sports news. I'm pissed because I don't know how to do that.
Nobody in that class did.
But me, Aaron, and JJ would just literally fuck around so bad. Like, she hated us too. And we just like, I would come in and Aaron would just be off his rocker.
Because that was the only way to survive that class, was to become some crazy creature.
Literally.
Well, that was crazy because, I mean, you guys, again, like you said, it was supposed to be a sitcom class, which Grace is obviously the comedian. JJ doesn't really know sports. And then Aaron, like, knows the most sports out of all of you guys. But, like, either way, you guys signed up for a sitcom class, and then you got whatever that was. Like, what even was it? Like,
we had to make an hour-long sports news show.
That's crazy. And you going from a sitcom to that is insane. And she was expecting everyone to be okay with that.
Even when everyone kept telling her over and over again, we don't like this. We don't enjoy this.
They really said that?
Yes.
Like the first class.
Oh my God.
Everybody kept saying it, and she was like, well, if you really, really need to, like, 100% cannot do this, then you could talk to me. But nobody, like, did that.
Yeah, because that's like...
But, like, why can't we just make what we wanted to make?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's insane to me. Because I would be so upset.
I was pissed. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah, especially you.
Petting. Dragging. Trucking.
We spent the first 9 weeks,
No, every class.
All 14.
literally, I'd say 10 out of the 14 classes, and I missed 3 of them. 10 out of the 11 classes that I went to, she would just go, okay, pull the cameras out and let's learn them. These are cameras that we all learned our freshman year. JJ and I learned them last year in FTM 112, and this is FTM 390. It's supposed to be like a higher up elective, and we're learning, like you said, padding, tracking. Now, I will say, Grace learned a lot because she didn't know anything about the camera, and now she does. But, like, I knew everything when we started off the class, and the first 8 weeks, that's all class was. And then we finally started doing shows, but still, like, by the end, she's like, okay, do we all know the cameras? Like, yeah, we spent 8 weeks, and let's see, 3-hour class, 24 hours. We spent 24 hours learning how to use the camera that I knew in 10 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really a 3 thing, like, you need the pan, tilt, you need the zoom, focus, and then you need to know how to move it.
She'd be like, what's
and that's
that?
it.
You forgot dragging.
Oh, my bad. I would fail.
She'd be like, what's that? And I'd be like, she'd be like, the sled. I'm like,
What?
I'll chew on it.
Going out in the snow? Like,
I'm like, I'm
sledding?
fucking...
I mean, worse than that, she wasn't even a nice person.
Yeah, she
like,
wasn't
I mean,
nice.
I'm not trying to, like, shit-talk anybody, but, like...
This is, like, the only word that, like, correctly describes her. Bitchy. Like,
yes, she was
bitchy.
so unpersonable. Like, she would not try, like, whenever, like, I would try to make jokes with her.
It didn't even seem like she wanted to be there.
Exactly. Like, I would, like, try to, like, laugh and, like, make a joke with her, and she's just like, and it's like, come on, at least smile. Like, she don't smile that entire class. What was the joke you made? When Grace and I were on desk for our, like, midterm, whatever you want to call it, doing our show, and JJ was just behind a camera, because, you know, of course, he perfected that.
I had a perfect shot.
So then, what was the joke that you made again?
Well, you guys were like nervous about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, I'm nervous, and then JJ goes,
When the first goes, you don't have to be nervous, it's fine. And then I come out from, like, behind the camera.
He just pops his head out, like, out of nowhere.
I'm like, it's only our entire grade.
And she was pissed. She turns and stares at Grace. Like, are you fucking kidding me? How dare you let your group members say that? Like, as if she knew you guys were gonna get married weeks later.
How dare you let your future husband say that?
And then the last class, me, Aaron, and JJ were playing. Aaron has, like, an obsession with the 20 questions, like, game pigeon, like, phone game. Like,
Even when he wasn't in class,
like,
he
would
sent us 20 questions.
He would literally get mad at us if we, like, did, like, guys, like, 20 questions, like, actually getting mad. So we're, like, playing, and JJ, like, it was JJ's turn to, like, pick, like, whatever. And so we're guessing, and it was, like, it's a person, and Aaron's like, I don't know. Like, he's, like, guessing for a little bit, and I go, it's like, our professor. And she was like,
You said that out loud?
I screamed.
We would sit in the middle of the room playing 20 questions on our phones,
On the floor.
loudly talking,
On the floor.
loudly talking and laughing about like, and like she like, I mean she must have heard it, but she was like so didn't care about being there that she didn't say shit, and we still all got an A in the class. Like,
And then
Hey,
Aaron,
you really perfected that camera shot. So
also throughout the entire class semester, Aaron would beat the fuck out of me. Like, I talked about this. I think it was a Why I Hate Men.
it was a Why I Hate Men.
I was the Why I Hate Men.
Because Aaron
You would know if you
Aaron
watched
went
the
from
podcast.
punching me to kicking me in the shins, and then the last class, Aaron, pretend I'm standing behind, like I'm Aaron, someone's standing behind me. He goes, whoa, shoots back in his chair and fucking sliced my whole toe open. And I was like, ah!
Maybe you should have worn protective boots.
Oh my god.
Maybe you should sit still.
I don't want to. I don't want to. It's not fun. But no, literally, like, the reason I would just go off that class, I would walk in on demon time, and I'm like, ooh.
This was at like what 9:30 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. 9:30. It's a 9:30 a.m. class. It's a 3-hour class that she always held us late for. And I like Monday nights are my long nights. It's because it's either we have to like stay up till 2 a.m. watching the rough cuts, giving notes for Q tonight, or I'm at hashtag and sports pause. Like, it's a long night Monday night. I also have my night class then. So I'm like running on like what 6 hours of sleep or some shit. Like, not a lot of sleep.
That's good. That's good time.
You're fine.
Yeah.
No. But like what I'm saying is I'm not a morning person. So I will get up and like I am just in a bad mood. But once I get to class, I know that like everyone else in the class, they are just NPCs. And then there's just Ella just talking the whole time. Like Ella like would talk for the entire class.
Yeah.
Literally.
She would fully like every question asked, Ella would answer. Literally like nobody else said a fucking word. Like did Brody say a word all year?
Brody was in our class.
So everybody just sat there on their phones, and then Ella would like try to have a conversation with and wouldn't even be friendly back to her. And then like me, JJ, and Grace, we would just sit in the corner and I'd be like, all right, it's time to make them laugh.
Wow.
That was really. Did you break your hand?
You should fully your knuckles.
Just like I should fully my farts.
I was telling Kate, you guys, like, Kate needs, I think I said this on a few episodes ago, actually, but Kate needs to, like, fully, like, record her farts and sell them for sound effects to movie companies. Like, you need to.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about the time when I picked up the stick in class.
I have a video of Aaron getting reprimanded after.
So there's like in the McMahon studio, for those of you that know, there's like that wooden stick that's like it seems like it's like there should be a broom at the end or something, but there's not. It's just a long ass wooden stick that's like the height of me.
Well, they use it for the lights, so
That
they
makes
can move the
sense.
lights.
That makes
Oh,
sense. Yeah. I've actually seen people do that now that you say that.
I understand that.
So I just picked that up, of course, because I was like doing teleprompter, and then I was like, we had like technical difficulties, and Grace is just sitting over on the couch, and JJ was probably on the camera because that's all he did the whole class.
My shots were perfect.
I was on the couch.
Yeah, so
She'd be like, who wants to do? She'd be like, who wants to do teleprompter? I'd literally be like, I'd be like, someone go. She's asking. I'm laying down. Like,
So I picked up this wood stick, and I just, for those of you that know from Dune, when Paul goes like with the
Duke of Arrakis.
So I just like sent them a picture in our group chat like with a big wood stick, and then I just ran over to Grace and I'm like, I'm Paul Monty Atreides. Just scared the shit out of her because I like ran over to her with the stick, and then like he's like, who's on teleprompter? I'm like, shit. So I go running back. I like walk back like with it like a cane, and I'm like sorry. And I place it against the wall and I sit back down quietly. And then of course she videoed like you're like calling me over and posted on her private story, and she's like, Aaron's getting reprimanded.
What did she say to you?
She literally, again, she didn't care. She was just like, okay, like, do teleprompter.
She
I was
gives you a
just running around your class with a big ass wood stick yelling, I'm Paul Montev Atreides when my name is Aaron Epstein, and you don't fucking care? Like,
When my name is Aaron Epstein and I fully lied to you.
like I lied in your
Not
class.
again.
I lied in your class, and you don't have the morals or ethics to care, and that's an issue.
No,
What?
If you're watching this,
What?
I don't fucking know anymore.
wait, what did I say? I was like, fuck.
After our last Quinnipiac Tonight show,
Why did that come up?
because it was me, the three of us were taking a picture, and like
Yeah.
instead of like say cheese, I was like say, and then Grace just goes, she just screams fuck on stage for like 100 people in the crowd.
And Kate, I'm not even kidding. The last thing this woman said to us was, if you go on your phone in the real world, you'll be fired. We were like, we know. We don't want to be here.
Every
Like,
single class, you'd be like, yeah, you know, like you're all on your phones, and like you think I don't notice, but I know.
and no one looks up because they're on their phones and just don't care.
She's like, oh, you like think I don't notice, but like just so you know, you would be fired in the real world. You know, I'm like, she slowly got worse with it, and then the last class before we leave because the class is done, she's like, I just want to say one more thing. Just so you know, I did notice all year long that all of you were on your phones, and after a while, I just gave up because nobody would listen, and I know it's just your generation. But I just hope you know I would fire you in the real world if you did that. And we're all sitting
They're
here
being
like,
weird.
Like,
You
do it.
just
I
said.
know. And we're all sitting here like, yeah, like we do student media, like we're not on our phones during that. We're on our phones because it's 9:30 in the morning, and I don't want to listen to you. I don't know. That was so mean. I didn't mean it like
Speak your
that.
truth.
No, what I was saying is I want to play 20 questions. I want to play 20 questions, and I want to put the worst answers, like the girl and who else that we've done different random people in Q30. I did what was what'd I do again? I did some random Quinnipiac, right?
Oh my god. That was just when we were playing by mouth, though. We were
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
on the phone.
But no, I'm trying to play 20 questions. I'm not trying to listen to you teach me how to do a camera for the 80,000th time. Like the first
Hey,
class, the
tracking.
first class I wasn't on my phone because I actually was like, let's do this. And then the second class I was like, fuck this.
But do you know shading?
Yes, I learned shading actually. The last class I learned how to do it.
I learned how to do that like in the middle, and I didn't like it nor do well.
I did a camera every class. I didn't learn any other things.
I would
Dang.
try to get a position in the control room.
Okay, entertainment director.
The last like 3 or 4 classes,
I
she was
don't.
like, the last like 3 or 4 classes, she was like, who hasn't technical directed yet? She's like, I know some of you are lying, and I would just stare her down and be like,
No, I
I'm
go,
not doing it,
I
like-
did. She goes, Grace, I know you did. I go, okay, I had to go get a Band-Aid. Because that was when my foot was gushing blood from Aaron. And she was like, are you okay? And I literally was like, shut the fuck up.
the funniest shit was that you are lying on the floor, gushing, bleeding, like dying. She does not give a
She
fuck.
didn't say anything.
She looked at you and she's just like, okay, we ready to like
would've been
run this
fired.
though? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Been like, you're done. I'm like, good, because I'm sprawled out on the ground.
Like how is
I would have been doing that if I was healthy.
how is one of your students bleeding on the floor and you don't care?
on the floor.
She sat on the floor the entire class, like
I was like,
in the control room too, like on the floor of the control room.
Good.
I was hurt.
Yeah, I saw your toe the other day. I was like,
I know.
oh.
So it looks better. I literally thought that my toenail came off.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, at first, like I was saying to him, I was like, I'm gonna pass out. Because I thought my toenail came off. And I was really
I
scared.
felt awful.
I know, Aaron was like, I'm so sorry. And then was like, to Kate, he was like, well, she was wearing flip-flops.
No, literally.
Maybe
when he
don't
told
wear
me.
maybe don't wear open show twos. Maybe don't wear open shows. Maybe maybe don't wear open show
Open toe.
open
Shoes.
toe shoes to work
Work.
because you will get fired.
No, I leave to go to the bathroom, and as I'm coming out, Grace is coming out of the control room, and she's just standing there like, and I look down, her toe is completely like.
I was like, wandering around, like, asking people. I'm like, because Lindsay works, my roommate works in that, like, weird room.
Yeah.
In the school business. So I'm like, Lindsay, do you have a Band-Aid? She's like, no. I'm like, okay. So then I was, like, in the bathroom, like, fixing it. I was, like, sitting on the sink. There's, like, professors in there. I was like...
We have Band-Aids in the staff room.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Sue wasn't there.
Wait, remember you got a Band-Aid? And then, like,
Yeah,
I saw you that night at the meeting, and it wasn't there was no Band-Aid on it. It was still, like, the cut. And I was like, did you not put Band-Aid on? You're like, too much effort. Like,
I never put a Band-Aid on it, actually.
that's not...
Did you put Neosporin on it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I like how Aaron specifically as far away from the mic as possible this
so
time.
far away.
Yeah, because last time he was on, which I guess you guys are our first returning,
Really?
other than us.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are our first returning. You were eating the microphone.
I was...
What did you say
yeah.
before? He was deep-throating it?
Yeah, he was
It
deep-loading the
was,
microphone.
It was... Let's just say I'm here to redeem myself.
Everyone
it was-
commented. My mom was commenting. Everyone was.
It was a tough moment in my life, and I really had to find myself after that. Like, I just kind of sat down for like 30 seconds, and I was like,
Did you
"Let's
have
not do that
to?
again?"
Did you have to gauge the situation?
One might say that. One might
What are
say
you
that.
talking about? What are you talking about?
One might say I had to gauge the situation.
Anyways, I was gonna say, like, we would always also see, like, Ricky, like, Ben Rickovicius, like, he was, like, the blonde, like, horny one on the the last episode of these two. And Nick Boyd, we need to talk about their dancing these past few weeks.
Oh my god.
Me and JJ have had a fixation on these two motherfuckers dancing because it's like a car accident. Like, you can't look away, but it's so horrible.
Awful.
Like,
I
Because-
love watching Nick Boyd dance so much.
It's
Nick-
horrible.
I've
He just closes his eyes.
Nick feels himself when he dances.
shoots off into heaven, and his body is just fucking into
like,
it. Like,
okay, JJ, you do Boyd's dancing. I'm gonna do Ricky's.
Okay.
We might have to insert clip, but maybe not if that was too much work.
We can do that.
Okay, for reference, so go. You do Nick
So
Boyd.
Nick Boyd is like,
And Ricky's like,
No, Ricky, you can't move.
No.
You need to barely move for Ricky.
you need to like move like just your arm.
I know he's. Okay, you do Ricky. I'll do Nick Boyd.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, it's like.
You're still doing too much.
No.
You're
Can we play
barely
the-
moving.
Ricky
Kate,
literally looks like he has
Kate,
shit in his ass.
can you
when he
play the-
dances.
Kate, can you
He's
play
like-
the clip of when they're on stage with Flo Rida?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Where did you
It
go?
already happened.
No, I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the other night when you guys were over and they were dancing.
Where did you just go?
I had to do
Good
some
morning.
deep thinking. I realized
You're not gauging the
It's just-
situation very well.
it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. You're a lot.
Oh, we know that.
I'm a lot. You're
You're
the
a
one
lot.
that's been screaming.
Oh really? Oh really?
I said what I said.
Zip it, drop it, put it in your pocket.
Oh, oh my God. Aaron's rap.
No.
What?
It wasn't even a rap. It
He's
was
like,
Yes.
I'm from out of town, now I'm in town.
He goes, I'm from out of town. Now I'm in town. I'm at the beach. I have my Glock.
Wait, when was this?
Okay, wait. Some backstory. So, somebody was finding music for a segment for Q tonight. Kate was editing, and then like
Music. It was FTIF going, on repeat.
Oh, that.
Aaron, if I pull up a beat right now, can you start rapping, please?
no, fine. No, I don't know if I can though.
Oh my God, I'm actually crying.
But wait. So explain what happened.
So, for our segment for the last show of Quinnipiac tonight, great. One of the lines like MKF is like, and Grace made me moan the last episode. So then Kate put in a quick 2-second of like MKF going, but like she put it on loop just for us to listen to. The four of us were in the room, and so it's just MKF going, So So then I just like started rapping to the beat. I'm like, oh, what did I say?
I'm in town now. I'm out of town. I'm at the beach. I have my Glock.
Because it's such a fast beat, I couldn't think of anything.
Whoa.
That's your excuse.
It was like,
I'm never gonna come back from this.
Ready?
Yeah. JJ. Uh-huh. Where is it?
It's coming.
Where at the podcast it smells really good in here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Take over, JJ.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. I'm with my good friends. 1, 2, 3. All they care about is them, not me.
Wait,
Yo,
that was kind of bars.
kind of heat, Aaron.
That was kind of bars.
That was your best bar so far.
Thank you. I still like the beach and then the Glock one though.
I'm at the beach. I have my Glock.
Wait, that was literally the beat that we used for
Jeff. Yeah, that's how
rap.
that's why I knew like how to go with it.
It came up in my like recent searches.
When I heard the baby at the beginning, that's how
Okay, Ricky.
No, but I'm really glad you noticed Nick Boyd's dancing because I've been thinking that for 2 years and like I haven't been able to talk about it with anybody.
Guys, I
It's
always
Why haven't you
bad.
talked about it with me?
me and JJ always in a room of people are the like we always pick up on the same shit that no one else like seems to notice nor care about. Like the 2000 we were taking a quiz.
That was so like if that was him, I have to explain that to him. But I'm so glad that you picked it up. Yeah.
So like me and JJ, the four of us actually were in the studio and we were doing like we had a writing session. Then me, Aaron, and JJ had to take a quiz for our class that we're all in. And one of the questions was, when did Hulu first
Go
like
public.
go to the public? And the answer was 2008. And then like moments later, this woman comes in with her kids and she's like, "Hi, like, am I interrupting?" Like, we're like, "No, like, what's up?" She was like, I'm an alum. Like, I was a film major here. Like, I work for Fox, blah, blah, blah. And we were like, "Oh, cool." And she was like, "Yeah, I graduated in 2008. And me and JJ were like, like, it's not even, like, funny shit either. Like, it's just shit that we would find funny. Like, I'm trying to think of what else. Same with Aaron. Like, I like just doing anything. Me and JJ are like, do your dance.
Which one?
You know the
no,
dance.
I don't know what. Why would I ever?
We look over, like, picture Aaron doing that, like, 10 times harder and, like, with more passion. Like, he literally was like...
And then they were both, like, laughing at me. I was like, oh, get that out of your head. How dare you? Why would you go there with that? Like, what else?
We weren't laughing. We had tears coming
Yeah,
down.
I was crying.
Like, actually, like,
I was like,
crying.
oh, don't go there. Get that out of your head.
And he's like, "It's always me, the clown, the jokester."
Like, what?
Kate, you were in the room. You were just locked in editing. You were in the room
No, I
for all
know.
this stuff.
I know, and I didn't see
Yeah.
any of it. I was editing.
I was just like, the clown, the jokester. And then
And
they
Aaron's
both
mom
fucking
was
died.
calling him like 800 times too to like for what was
Passover.
it?
For the
Passover.
Seder. For our Seder, she does this thing where she FaceTimes, and then she's just like, she can't talk. So I'm just listening to someone all the way on the other side of the room talking, and I can barely hear. And I'm just like, I was like, "Mom, can I call you back later?" She was like, had me like the volume all the way off. So I'm like, Mom, can I call back later? Mom, please call me back when you can talk. I texted her that too. She never. I just hung up.
You hung up multiple times, and she called back.
Called back, and I thought it was time to talk. And then she picks up, and she's like, I'm like, why the fuck am I here? Like, I could be doing homework. Like I was like in the middle of writing something, and I was like, I'll take time to call her. So then I just hung up again, and then she's like, finally sees my text. She's like, oh. Like, every year that happens.
I said to Aaron, I was like, "Aaron, like, I'm gonna join Passover with you," and I thought he was gonna be really excited and be like, "Wow, you're like celebrating like my religion with me. Like, that's like really like profound and like sweet thing of you to do." And he was like, "You can't join Passover 3 days in." I was like, "Okay." I was just gonna like not eat like weed, like, because I wanted some of your jelly
It's not
rings
pure.
Yeah, I was surprised when he said that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because you said too. You were like, Aaron's gonna be so happy that you said
Yeah.
that.
No, like,
He's like, you can't do that.
why would I say it in that tone? Where are you getting that from?
Your text?
No.
No, that's literally how I read it too.
Yeah.
You
No,
were like,
like-
you can't join 3 days
Well,
late.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, you can't join 3 days in.
Because my original thoughts were, I was like, damn, I got a sister. But then, but then I was like, wait a second, I've been torturing myself for 3 days, and she just hops in now.
I have a sister. Then again,
Where did the then again?
you.
It was in class. It was with
It was
Tanya.
because you.
It was with Tanya.
Aaron was like freaking out all morning because he was like, I'm so dehydrated. And like he kept saying, and then JJ was like, yet again, he had water before. So now we always say it. Like we were just doing it when you left the room. I was like, when you left the room, I was like, imagine we started car floor out of the parking lot. And it was Kate, and I go, I would eat her watermelon, and I was like, but then I was like, then again, she might come back for it. And JJ was like, although she wouldn't leave it out if she didn't want us to have a baby. Like,
Transitions go wild.
it's so
Furthermore, additionally,
it's so stupid, like, but it's very like silly and funny.
Yeah.
I will say I'm so impressed with you two because like, I mean, I know when the first time we were on, like, we explained the origin of like. Sure, just no, it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
So as I was saying, should I eat the mic again?
Do it.
No, never.
What did I show you the other day? My foot?
What?
No, what did we? Oh no, we fist bumped or something. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just remembered this. Me and Aaron like high fived or fist bumped the other day. I go, Aaron, and I go to smell my hand. He goes,
Yeah.
I always have to out weird her. That's why. Like always. Like I put in hours of work to make you two laugh and like see shit you've never seen before. Like I'm not usually like a weird person. Well, I guess I've become one this year. But I've become a weird person to get you two to laugh because I feel like getting Grace Parisi to laugh, the funniest person I've ever met or ever will meet, getting her to laugh makes my day, and then getting JJ to smile makes my day.
Wow.
So.
I was just saying this morning to a friend.
And then his girlfriend's over here. That's fine.
Hi. Well,
Hi.
you don't laugh at me. You like.
No, I laugh at you.
Yeah, you laugh
When-
at me, and then you like roll your eyes, but like you have like a subtle smirk, and that makes my day.
Okay, good.
When Kate like gets mad at Aaron like being weird, I actually shit my pants. I get like scared because I don't want to like laugh at Aaron because then she did great. Shut up. But it makes it so much funnier because it's like an actual voice of reason because we're just like we'll laugh and Kate's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh my god.
That's literally it.
I was literally just saying this morning to like my friend. I was like, Aaron is actually like one of the funniest fucking people ever. Like,
Aw.
he makes me
Yes.
fucking piss
He
my
is.
pants.
Thank you. As I was saying, back to the point that I was at.
Yes, sister. I have a sister. And then I was like, Like, continue.
What I was saying, furthermore, although, no, but because with you two, like, when you started just falling in love with him out of nowhere, like as the origin story as you told, like when we first, like the first time that we came on Gossip.
Zach Sokinger's favorite story, by the way.
I thought, I was like, okay, like JJ's gonna like smile through this, but like she's gonna be like, it's gonna be like awkward the whole time, and like he's never gonna feel the same way about her, and all this stuff.
We're
where
married.
It's like I
Literally,
thought I didn't think you guys were gonna become best fucking friends. Like the bond you guys have grown, like you guys could genuinely marry, and like actually live together and like get along very well, and like I think that's just so awesome because I never thought we'd get there. Because you guys like you guys are kind of opposites, if that makes sense.
We're yin and yang.
Yeah.
I was just saying to Aaron, you were like, are you like actually gonna marry JJ? And I was like, we would have so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
Because me and JJ also like don't want children. Like JJ's like one of the only people I know that does not want kids. So we would just fuck around. We'd like come over to your guys' house and like watch you.
What?
Why?
Did you promise them something, Kate?
I did not.
Okay, good. Maybe.
I didn't.
We'll talk.
We'll talk.
We'll talk after.
I didn't mean sex. I meant you being weird and Kate getting mad at you.
Also, I'm just a show. I'm just the clown, the jokester.
Yeah, and Kate's mom. Kate's like literally Monica from Friends.
I've never seen
Like
that.
not even though.
No.
Oh.
She's much.
But like out of
Monica-
all of us.
But
No,
then again,
Mon-
not at all.
No,
Actually,
Monica.
out of-
Monica was like weird and annoying. Kate is not that.
No, she wasn't.
I didn't like her.
I love
She was like a
Monica.
crazy clean freak, and she would like yell at everyone to clean.
She's like the but she's like the leader, ish. Like you know what I mean? Like she's like the. I'm trying to like think of how to word it. She's the glue.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You're the glue.
Like on my nails? Like,
The glue.
I don't know what that means.
Glue. Like the glue that
The
like
rain.
holds us together.
The ring.
And then so but I feel like out of like all of us, right? The four of us, and then like oh my god, we don't have another girl. The girl. Like why are you looking at me like that? Kate,
To get you to laugh. And it worked.
because you're being weird. Like Kate's Monica.
So then,
Joey.
yeah, no, I'm Chandler. It makes sense because
Yeah.
Monica and Chandler got together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ricky is so Ross.
You think so?
Yes. I don't. Who would be Ross?
Ross pulled though.
Because I was gonna say like.
No, because
I'm
recently
thinking
he is
anything.
because he's kind of been like
It's
He's
been his
been-
year.
he's
He's gone viral many times.
he's
this
gone
year.
viral, but also like the last month he's been like down, and Ross is always like hi, so it kind of fits.
Me and Taylor always do that. Like, we don't have like another girl, or there's 6 of them. There's only 4 of us. But like, I don't even care because like, I hate men.
Yeah.
And like,
We don't need more of those.
We should talk about why I hate men. Kate, do the graph.
That was really good.
Wow, that's beautiful, Kate.
I've progressively gotten more calm. When I talk.
Yeah, you
one
told
of your
you
best
told
graphics.
field hockey to look up at the graphic. They all looked up.
I know. I wanted you to cut them to like prank them. But guys, yesterday I went to the bar. I went to Side Street. That was my first time ever there, and they had karaoke. I love karaoke.
Bless you. Jeez, what
That
was a
was
bird.
my stomach.
what gremlin
My
came out of
God.
you?
I thought that was like I literally thought you touched the mic.
So karaoke.
Yes. So karaoke and
Bless
Me.
Oh,
thank you. JJ always takes blame for like if I burp.
yet you hate men?
JJ is a man. I hate boys.
Yeah. Oh.
It's
then
just
why
called why I hate
oh,
men.
okay, that's fair.
But I love
Hate me all you want.
Well, you're a woman.
Yes.
Sister. But so there was like boys. There was also some girls. I have to be gender equality.
I have to be gender equality.
Boys will be boys.
I had to be gender equality, but it was also with. I wanted to sing karaoke with Taylor, and we were gonna do a song called "Paradise by the Dashboard Light." I don't think a single person in this room knows it.
I know.
Oh my god, like my bae.
I watch Glee.
Yes, yes.
I
No.
watched Glee.
No. Never again.
Glee is one of the funniest shows
It's so funny.
ever exist.
I gotta.
So funny.
Like I didn't know it was funny and watched it with Taylor and was pissing my pants. It's so
hilarious.
funny.
I got a big problem with that show.
Oh.
As JJ knows.
he
Why?
He has a big problem. I showed him like 3 episodes.
And all 3 episodes, the kid in the wheelchair just stands up during a song. Just stands up, goes walking around jolly. As if he never was in a fucking wheelchair. And then he gets back in and he's like, could you guys roll me around? Like, choose one, okay? I'm sorry. But no, that should not be allowed. Choose one?
Those are like fantasy.
No, I know, but
No.
it just happened to be that the 3 episodes I showed him had like the 3 scenes in the entire show
And
that he
that
stood
kid
up.
pissed me because you'd be like, feel bad for me in a wheelchair, and I'm like, I want to so badly. And then he's like, oh, I'm dancing, I'm singing. I'm like, okay, so are you just a fucking fraud?
That's such a good thing though, because a lot of people have that problem with a lot of those shows that have someone who's in a wheelchair that with using an actor that doesn't actually use a wheelchair.
Did you watch
Yeah.
Glee?
That's
Kate?
such. I know. I saw like a few episodes.
You have to watch it. But they actually
It's so
high-key
long.
are like mad inclusive.
Yeah.
With, like, what
I'm sure they are. I'm
but
sure
that-
they are.
But not with the guy in
Oh,
the
I'm
wheelchair.
sure they're
Yeah.
they're Grace. I'm sure they're wonderful. I'm sure they're wonderful. But that fucking kid faking it in the wind, and none of them notice. None of them say, "Hey, weren't you just fucking standing?" Like,
Jesus Christ!
it grinds my gears.
Clearly, I think it does a little
This
more
is
than
literally
that.
not why I hate him. Why I hate Glee.
Yeah, like
Why I hate Arnie.
That's his name. Of course, that's his name. I'm sorry for any Arnie's out there. All right, continue your story.
So, as I was like fucking saying, me and Taylor were gonna sing that song, and because Taylor plays the boy and I play the girl, and I know that song from just like my music taste and like my parents, but Taylor knew it from Glee
Yeah.
too.
The
And
best performance in the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I think Bohemian Rhapsody was better.
Yeah. You're right.
I know.
It is.
But Paradise by the Dashboard was very good. But anyways, so we go up. They're like, no more requests. We were like, fuck, okay, bye. We sit back down. These people that were doing karaoke, they went up like 8 times. And every time in my head, I'm like, these people are about to graduate and they're having fun with their friends. And I am looking at them like this. Like, I'm like, you just look so embarrassing. And I felt terrible because I'm like, that's just mean. Like, they're trying to have a good time. But I was like, getting such bad secondhand embarrassment for them until
If there more.
there's more. There was something fishy going on.
That's interesting.
Something didn't smell right. Something didn't smell right.
It's right on the tip of my tongue.
And I could almost taste it. And I hear, is this the real life? I look up. They're about to botch this song.
Oh no.
And we all know I am huge Queen fan. So I'm like, oh my God, I got up. They're like fucking around up there, like not appreciating what like they have.
Mm-hmm.
I got my hands on a microphone and I fucking went ape shit. Like, and everyone was like, yeah. Like, and like, cause I was like, don't like disrespect. Like we have, like I need this to work. I also wanted to do karaoke. So I like literally inserted myself. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Nice.
thank you.
Well, that's crazy. I wish I could have been there to watch that. I added 18 steps while sitting here. I don't know how.
Yeah, because
You were
you're
both
bouncing.
That's 4 more steps.
That's 4 more. Oh my goodness.
Was it all guys or there were some girls up there? Then?
There was some girls. And yeah,
That's like really rude that they would do that.
I know.
Yeah.
Cause
Especially to you.
they also,
should know.
I know. And they also, when I was singing, everyone was like, people were like, boner alert. I was like, stop. This is important right now. This is like the most important thing. But yeah, that was like a kind of like crappy why I hate men. But like, I'm gonna reiterate again, we've been doing an episode every day this week. Like, there's only so many events that can happen between 6 p.m. yesterday and 9 a.m. today. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Kate like didn't want me, like, not that she didn't want me, but she was like against me going out last night because she was scared I wasn't gonna be like awake and energy for like the podcast because of what happened with Bella. But I told Kate, I was like, I went to bed at like 1:30ish last night, and also, like, usually I could like bounce back after a night. Like, I'll wake up, I'll be fine. Like, I
Go
feel
to
like I've
Tanya's
been like
every-
fine
in the morning.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I like. It was because we went to bed so late. Like, we got home at 4.
Oh.
I was crying all night. Like, it was just a long night at like after the Quinnipiac Tonight show.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you want to talk about that?
Quinnipiac Tonight goodbyes.
Yeah.
We can. Wait, what was I just talking about?
That you waking up early
Yeah, but why did I say that?
because you were scared that you weren't gonna have energy.
Oh, I was gonna say Kate like was reluctant to letting me go out.
Letting you, as if I have any say over what you do.
Kate's like, don't go. I'd be like, okay, I'd sneak out. I'd be like,
That's why you turned off your location.
No, I didn't.
I literally don't have your location.
I was doing the same thing for me the other day. I swear to God, though, I didn't turn it off. I could turn it off and turn it back on.
Yeah, you should do that. I want to see where my Sims are.
No, because I really don't know why it does that, but I will. We can fix it. Anywho, I realized it was a good thing I went out last night because I got more stuff to talk about on pod, so it worked out. But yeah, we had our last. I mean, we've talked about like a million times, like the past few episodes, but like this is like core 4. Like we like had our like final roar. Like
Not the final roar.
At Quinnipiac tonight.
Gonna make me ball up.
Ball up.
Tears.
Yeah, those two aren't leaving. We are.
Yeah, me and Kate are leaving.
Yeah. Well, we're leaving the show. We're going up to the higher ups cabinet. So we're gonna.
You're not really leaving. I mean, you're kind of leaving, but JJ's not.
Yeah, JJ's gonna be working closely.
Yeah.
He has to. He's probably. You're gonna go to the meetings, right?
Yeah.
Because we had an entertainment director that like 2-3 years ago that just didn't go to any of the meetings.
I didn't
That's
know cabinet.
stupid.
I didn't
It
know
is.
cabinet existed until the last week when they all came for the last show.
Really?
What?
I didn't know anyone on cabinet,
You mean 2 years ago?
and they were
Oh,
Did I say
2
it?
years ago.
No, yeah, like I
I
was
was gonna
like,
say you
what
didn't know what cabinet.
I didn't even know what Q30 was.
That's true. No, I'm sorry. Q30 does a terrible, terrible, terrible job of actually being involved in Quinnipiac Tonight. And we've said this before, but Quinnipiac Tonight should not be a part of Q30 with how they're, like, treating us and how we're just so, like, disassociated with all of them. And we talked a little bit about that with Madison, how, like, everyone voted for Madison to get that really dumbass award of not memorizing her lines. We got a good joke out
It
of
was
it, but
wrong.
it was so wrong. And it's continuous. Oh, he's about to. That was a bear.
He just punched his yitty.
So do we want to talk about the goodbyes? I don't feel like I feel like I should interject later about it and tell my perspective of what I watched.
What?
Oh, the goodbyes on
Yes.
stage.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
We've
That's what goodbyes means, guys.
We've extended.
No, we had a goodbye session afterwards.
Oh,
I
no,
thought you
no,
were
no.
talking about
Yeah,
that.
that's-
No,
what I
no.
You fucking fool.
Yeah, you stupid idiot. JJ, say something mean.
Clown.
The hell, JJ? You two I expect it from, but you...
Did you just see the face he made? He was like, "Ah!" Like, okay. He's feeling sympathetic for a brief moment. And
Empathetic.
again.
Empathetic.
Okay.
I don't know. There's-
Anyways, goodbyes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we've extensively covered this topic on Gossip with Grace. However, we have not had Aaron here to defend himself.
Defend himself. Oh.
Yeah, because what the fuck was that?
Oh, okay. You know what?
So,
Mr. Wedding.
Kate said, okay, so I wrote we've been over this. I wrote in the cold open a joke about Kate being a cougar, and then someone says, wait, who's she dating? And it's left on a cliffhanger. And then I said to Kate, and I swear to God, I think I texted this in the group chat. Because Kate was like, I don't remember you saying that. But I was like, I was like, you might remember. Because now Aaron's here, but who knows?
Oh, is he?
I said, I was like, if you want to reveal it in the goodbyes.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I don't think either of us
thank
answered
you.
it. We talked about it that morning. I was
Yeah.
she was like the way that she acted, she was like, maybe, but like the way
Were
the way she was talking, it seemed like there was like a 10% chance she was
Were
gonna
you
do it.
planning to do it when you were saying that to him?
Saying what?
Like when?
Oh,
like,
talking before?
Maybe, yeah. Like,
No, it was a spur of the moment.
No, because like literally, I was like, are you gonna do it? Like, I mean, like,
No, it
I'm
was
fine if
fully
you do,
spur of
but-
the moment. Because I kept saying, and I said this before, but I kept saying like I really wanted a joke in it, and I didn't think it was gonna be funny, and so I was just like, no, I like you had something written before, and I was like, it's not very funny. It might just be like it'll go over everyone's heads, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, and then you said something about the goodbyes, I guess, and then I didn't think I was gonna do it until it literally just felt right, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then it was perfect. So
like, I didn't. Again, no one knew. I think my shoes smell.
okay.
So
I don't
Kate.
know what that smell. I smell something. I don't know if it's my shoes.
So basically,
I'm getting
my
kinda
perspective is that I'm in the control room with Ben Wallen, one of the Russos. I don't even know which one. Oh, it was James. It was James.
JJ!
Ryan Agnello. I guess that was who was on?
Lucas.
And Lucas, yes. So Lucas knew. The other three, I had no idea if they knew or not. If
James
they
Russo
thought.
knew.
No way.
No.
I tell him everything.
And then he started touching himself.
Well, no, there's a thing that happened that Ricky did.
You're right.
What?
Do you want,
Yes, JJ.
Okay.
Let your time.
Okay. So, Ben Rickovicius was FaceTiming both Russos about a multi-cam project, at the time, Kate and Aaron were on the futon, like you guys were like cuddling or something,
She was
right?
she was like lying.
Yeah, and so Ben's like, "Hey guys, here's JJ. There's Aaron and Kate," and turns the phone to Aaron and Kate before anybody ever knew, and he just immediately goes, "Oh!" and turns it back, and then the Russos are just like. And I don't think they ever like registered. Like that's just what EPs do. Like that makes total sense.
They should become EPs.
And Ben is trying to recover. He's like, so what are we doing again? Like,
What was the character name? It was some crazy ass name. Like, so he's doing something.
It was like Fernando or something.
So what is Fernando doing? What's his motivation?
He literally can't.
But yeah.
So back to my perspective in the control room is that we're all sitting there, we're ready for them to say the goodbyes, which is like on the teleprompter. But before we do that, all the seniors are going in a row, saying like, "Thank you, this is a great time on the show." And then I see that Kate's gonna go last. I'm like, I don't think she's actually gonna say it. So then she gets there, and she's saying all this stuff, and then she goes, "I want to thank my leadership team." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna get like a special shout out." Okay, so I'm like, okay, like Lucas, like ready credits. And then she goes, and then I also want to say, like. My co-executive producer and my boyfriend Aaron Epstein. I couldn't do this without you. And I'm just sitting there like. And then as soon as she finished talking, everybody started cheering. I was like, "Lucas, take the credits! Lucas, take the credits!"
It wasn't even done.
And then we're on the stage. We're like, "Stop the credits!"
No, because
like, we're not done.
Because like it was just me and Lucas. Because like Ragnell was kind of like sitting there watching, laughing. Because apparently he already knew about us. And then Lucas he took it and then like an idiot because Lucas, why are you listening to me? Anyway, so then he takes it and then I see that you guys like are going that to the camera like what's going on here? So I look at the teleprompter like, oh shit, they didn't read the whole fucking thing. So then I'm like Lucas, unmute. So then he pauses the credits and then he unmutes them. And then he goes back to the beginning of the credits. I was like, wait, no, just pick it back up from where you were. So then he goes back there, but then it starts playing again. He's like, oh shit, I'm just going to play from the beginning. I was like, okay, fine. So then he goes back to the beginning, unmutes them. They're already halfway done saying everything. We get the last couple lines, and then he takes it. And I'm like, the whole time I was in shock because I did not fucking think that she was going to go through with it and say it. And then the entire fucking cast comes right into the control room and through the doors all pointing at yelling like, "You are it, you tell us!" I'm just like, I'm gonna hide in here forever.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It was eventful. It was a very eventful night.
Yeah, he cut us off, and then Juliana cut me off. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're done. We're finished. Bless you.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
It was called a yawn.
I just whipped.
Oh. Yes.
Guys, did you have fun on the podcast today?
I did.
Maybe.
I did.
Just Glee.
JJ's whimsy.
Yeah,
You just
I had
you
whimsy.
got me thinking about Glee and that fucking character again. So I
Arnie.
can never
Arnie.
you. No.
I think it's Artie.
Well, shout out.
Artie!
It's Artie.
No, I think it's Arnie.
Is it Farty?
Artie.
Because he's
I watched Glee like 6
It
times.
is
ago.
Artie. It is Artie.
It's Artie.
He's so stupid.
Well, shout out to JJ because he literally like went home and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
his alarm didn't go off. He texts. He's like, "I'm going fast."
Yeah, he was like, my alarm didn't go off. I was like,
I was like, I'm
Because
stuck on the toilet.
I thought I
fighting
had to be here by 8 because you have to be somewhere. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm gonna ruin everything. I got so scared.
yeah, I was dizzy. Kate's shitting her brains out. Kate texts me and goes, I tried calling her. She goes, Aaron's in the shower and I'm pooping. So I go, okay. And then I go, if Aaron's in the shower and JJ's going to be like, can I go to Dunkin'? And she's like, if you want. Aaron's just rinsing off. And I was fucking laughing so hard. I'm like, what?
No, I wasn't taking a full shower. I was just.
You just went in the.
Well, okay, so I'm not gonna.
Wait, what? Are you taking a half shower? Like,
I won't get into
You
it.
wanted to
I won't
feel
get
the rain on your
Your
skin.
skin,
No one else can feel it for you. Only you can.
Is that the song of the week?
It's not, but we'll find out soon because sadly your moment of fame is over.
Rip. This
And
was a good one.
It's time. Yes, it
But
was.
it's because I'm biased and JJ and
Duh.
Aaron are amazing. so-
Yup. I already knew it was gonna be one of my new favorites before
Yeah.
we even did it.
Yeah.
And it is. So
Thank goodness you woke. Honestly, shout out to Aaron. I think Aaron woke you up a bit, Grace.
yeah, he did.
Did he?
I was already like kind of awake, but like you definitely got me to like my
he?
full energy.
Oh, he did.
He did.
He did.
He's up.
I don't know why we just said that.
Okay. Would you please join me in announcing next week's guest?
Do you know who they are?
I do.
Scoot over a little bit.
Then
You're being cut off.
Okay, wait.
There
I'm
we
gonna
go.
move the computer because it's really just fucking up my day.
This is earthquake.
Next week's guest is I lied. No guest. Just me and my producer mom
You
Tini.
fucking lied to us?
For our
Whoa.
season finale, it will be a solo episode of just me and my
Yes.
mom, Kate.
Yep, it'll be another solo one. It'll be what is it? Episode 20 then? Then it'll be
Yes.
the final
Wow.
one and then I don't know what'll happen after that.
We will
Stay
find
tuned.
out.
We'll talk about it more.
And if you're like curious as to what is going on, like are we staying? Are we going? Like
Yeah, what's
suspense.
happening?
We don't know. If you want to see Aaron being fucking weird, JJ being gorgeous, Kate holding in poop, me being like gross, smelling my
doing all three.
me encapsulating all of the auras. Make sure you're following GWG_unfiltered on Instagram. Subscribe to Gossip with Grace on YouTube and Spotify. And follow GWG Unfiltered on TikTok. Now, would you please accompany me?
Company.
Accompany me.
I'm watching.
I'm trying to incorporate bigger words into my vocabulary.
Period. Yeah, we did talk about that a little.
Yes. Would you join me in this song of the week?
Yes, I would love to.
Can I get a drum roll?
First, will you, JJ?
I will.
And then you ask me if I will.
Will you?
Fine.
Okay. Can I get a drum roll?
Moving on.
This week's song of the week is Montero by Lil Nas X. Do you know it?
Do you guys know this one?
Probably if I
Call
hear
me
it.
when you want. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
We all know we cannot use copyrighted music, so we have to perform our own rendition. So would you please join me if you know it? Kate, do you know this one?
Yeah.
Good. Everyone, call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me when you want. I'll be on the way. Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Everyone, get up.
Whoa.
Call me when you want. Call me when you need. Call me when you want. Call me.
Oh,
when
whiplash.
you
Ah.
want.
Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Oh.
Sassy.
I wanna sell what you're buying. I wanna be on your ass and Hawaii. I want the like a fucking fire. Shoot a shot in your mouth while I'm riding. Is that?
And I get high with my baby.